Ladies and gentlemen, I am SidAlpha. I know that it has been a mere week since I last talked about the demonetizations on YouTube, but I've always been one to, while not necessarily getting involved in YouTube drama aspects of things, but I do tend to talk about issues with the YouTube platform, especially when it relates to the aspect of YouTube gaming and both my channel and the channels of my friends and colleagues. And I will apologize to my Patreon supporters. I'm also testing a theory when it comes to monetization with this particular video, so it will not be put into their hands the day before, as I have planned on doing for a while. So what's been happening? Well, as I had stated last week, YouTube had rolled out an update to the AI that they stated would decrease the number of demonetizations on the platform. This is especially beneficial to channels who have been dealing with the demonetization problems for a while, or channels like mine that have been hit by the demonetization harder than a hammer striking an anvil. As a result of the AI finally finding my channel, I saw a 90% decrease in ad revenue, suppressing my channel to the point where I had to basically give up on the idea of taking my channel full time, at least as far as ad revenue is concerned. It made me realize that if such a thing were to ever occur, it would not be possible to rely on ad revenue at all, as it had all but vanished. But it would instead rest solely on the good graces of my viewers, or more specifically, my Patreon subscribers. So I instituted a policy of retaining my videos in an unlisted format for my Patreon subscribers to be able to get first crack at them, and then I would release them to the general public the following day. And the response so far in regards to my Patreon has been nothing short of amazing, truth be told. The idea that even one person would be willing to part with their hard-earned money is still a bit of a shock to me. In fact, the whole idea of being considered a larger YouTuber at all is not something I think I'll ever get used to. But that's for me to figure out and come to grips with, and I don't expect anyone else to have to deal with my own internal debate in that regard. However, the demonetizations have in fact grown worse, depressing ad revenue to the point where one video that would normally be a near $200 video when it comes to ad revenue barely made over $5 in ad revenue. In addition to that, many YouTubers, including everybody's favorite copyright attorney Leonard French, have reported that remonetized videos have been becoming demonetized once they've been made public. Now, I kept track of Leonard's frustrating debacle the other night and had a video demonetized and remonetized no less than 6 times in what seemed to be a direct battle between a human reviewer and an AI bot with a binary version of a potential grudge. Now, I've seen similar instances myself with a video being supposedly fine only to find it demonetized within moments of it being made public. However, while I did not personally experience the same issues that Leonard faced just the other night, I can certainly understand how mind-numbingly maddening that would be. Casey Neistat, a larger YouTuber on the platform, tweeted a common-sense approach to YouTube in which he said, "When the algorithm flags a video for bigger creators, those with more than 10,000 subs, 100,000 subs, why not have the video immediately reviewed by a human before demonetization? YouTube should assume the burden of their inaccuracies of their algorithm, not pass it on to their creators. For many big creators, their AdSense is their livelihood. It's how they pay their bills." And Casey is 100% correct. For the entire existence of YouTube as a platform, I have never seen an instance where YouTube shouldered any sort of burden for their content creators and instead have shown time and time again their willingness to throw their creators under the bus. This algorithm is a further continuance of that long-standing history of action. YouTube's Twitter team responded to Casey Neistat's posting stating the following: "We're always open to feedback and wish we could, but with 400 hours uploaded every minute, it's not humanly possible. We're always working on improving our system. Our latest update made millions of videos monetizable," and they provided a link that we'll get to in a moment. And they finished with, "We know we have a long way to go, but in the meantime, we recommend uploading as unlisted to check your status and appeal as necessary." And the link that the YouTube creator's Twitter account provided to Casey was actually the exact same one that they provided to me, which reads, "In August, we launched the new monetization icons and appeals process so that you would have more transparency into how each and every video on your channel is monetizing. This system uses machine learning to apply a green icon, fully monetized, or a yellow icon, limited or no ads, to your video and offers you the ability to appeal if you think a video is misclassified. Appeals receive a human review, and those decisions help the system get smarter over time." Since August, over 1 million human reviews have helped train and improve this technology, and today we're releasing an important update that will result in fewer misclassifications overall. As a result, there will be a 30% reduction in the number of videos receiving limited ads as they move to being fully monetized. In other words, millions more videos will become fully monetized. We will begin this update today at 2:30 p.m. PT, and it will be complete by 2:30 PT tomorrow. For your channel, you may see icons that were previously yellow turn to green. You may also see icons that were previously green turn to yellow. This updated system is an improvement, but it's not perfect. We know there's much more to do, so if you feel the yellow icon is a mistake, please continue to appeal. Please note the status of videos already manually reviewed prior to this update will not change. Today's performance improvement update was only possible because of the feedback you gave to the system through the appeals process. As we continue to make improvements, we'll keep you updated on changes. The creator community is incredibly important to YouTube, and we're grateful for your patience as we've worked to make our systems better, bring advertisers back to the platform, and push updates that help protect your revenue. So, while YouTube is still completely and utterly incapable of utilizing common sense when it comes to the responsibilities surrounding this system and the damage that it is causing to channels of all sizes, they're at least working on it. So, I suppose channels like mine can look on in gratefulness at all of YouTube's hard work to decrease my ad revenue by what is now a 92 to 94%. Also, while YouTube recommends leaving videos unlisted or private until they can be reviewed, Leonard's severe difficulties the other night showed that for the laughable compromise that it is. In addition, it's been discovered that if a video is demonetized, then the system does not notify the channel's subscribers once it goes live, even after it has been remonetized. And while yes, a lot of people don't realize they have to click on that little bell next to the subscribe button in order to turn that feature on, it can and will cause even further harm to channels if those subscribers don't receive notice that a video has gone live. Views, retention, engagement, and everything else that is required for YouTube's analytics to grant a channel greater visibility is hampered by this little flaw within the AI, which is very much adding insult to injury when it comes to these insufferable number of false demonetizations. Such as my channel, which has had quite literally every demonetization overturned, is still harmed and hampered by the fact that YouTube won't even bother to tell anyone the video is there. So as all that is the case, I've made some changes on my channel. Some most of you are aware of, and some are fairly new. But first, with the exception of critical news pieces and videos like this one that deals with the very existence of my channel, I will be uploading videos to only be viewable by my Patreon supporters until the following day at 3 p.m. Pacific, which is when those videos will go live for the general populace. I will also hold a monthly Patreon AMA livestream, which will be for Patreon members only, although I will make the VOD available for everyone again the following day or a few days after. I have also been working extremely hard on getting overlays and break screens ready for streaming, and I will hold to a strict schedule of a 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern live stream here on my YouTube channel on Saturdays and Sundays. I will be streaming video games, and I'll be answering questions and chatting with my viewers. Now, I streamed this past weekend, and those streams were extremely successful, except for a couple of odd glitches here and there. As a result of those and the generous super chat tips, I might be able to survive all of this without getting beaten to a pulp completely. Now, I will also be tinkering with the idea of a live first impressions critique of a video game, but that will take a little more thought. So if anyone would like to take part in those live streams, for now they will be on my YouTube channel, and if they go well, then they will be migrated over to Twitch, so I'm not relying on putting all of my eggs into the YouTube basket. I think the majority of us can agree that YouTube is not the safest bet right now. Also, if you would like access to my regular videos the day they are uploaded, you can do so by subscribing to my Patreon. I only have the single tier, which is the $1 tier, but if you want some additional recognition, I do have the $20 and up club, which I may turn into a legitimate tier, and do a once-a-month game session where we play either a competitive game or a cooperative game of your choice. Also, those who belong to the 20 and up club will receive recognition within the description of my videos. That said, we will continue to soldier on and soldier through. Even if my entire channel becomes permanently demonetized, we will still continue on. But as always, please do let me know what you think down in the comments below. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, I am SidAlpha, and I'll see you next time.